everybody, welcome to Smashing Game Time. We are two brothers that like to play video games. I am Nick. I am joined as always by my brother Josh.
Hello and welcome.
And welcome to the fourth and final day of GOTYSO 2026. Josh, we're 3 days in. What do you think of the new format so far?
I'm enjoying this a lot. It's been a lot of fun.
You having fun? What
I'm
having
having fun with
fun?
Godiso.
And what would I know about fun? Where would James Wood? No, I'm sorry. I can't. Anytime I hear fun, I just think of James Woods flipping out on Family Guy. Why would I want to have fun? It's a good crash out on Family Guy. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Again, I think whittling it down to top 3 for the other categories kind of took just the wind out of my sails a little bit the previous years, just because then you get to Goaty and you're like, well, we already named the top 3 of this. Like
Right.
we're just doing it again.
I feel like top 10 has given us a little more room to breathe and not feel like so conflicted. Like I felt like the last list we did, the song of the year so far,
Mhm.
was hard, but not because we only had three, but because there were so many good ones.
So many good ones to narrow it down. Like if we could only give 3, it would have only been Girly Pop. Girly
Yeah.
Pop would have been the only awarded game for that. For those just tuning in for Game of the Year so far, we've given 3. We've done 3 categories. Day 3, we did. Actually, let's start at the beginning. We'll work up. We'll ramp up. Day 1, we did best box art. Day 2, we did disappointment of the year so far, and then day 3, we did song of the year so far. And if you want to know who won, just go watch those. Go watch them. Go listen to them.
Do it. Go
Today,
go back, listen to them, and then come back to this episode.
right? And that so we'll wait. Oh, hey, okay, all right. Hey, I think they're back. They're back. Okay, all right. Caught up. Caught up. Good.
I only had to listen to Don't Stop Girly Pop like 3,000 times.
It's a banger.
It is a banger.
And then just don't stop moving. Another banger. So yeah, game of the year so far. We've got I think what almost 30 that we're gonna whittle down to 10 and then get them into an order.
Gonna try.
And again, for those just joining us for the first time, which wouldn't be many of you because all of you went back and listened to the other episodes. Some of these games will be from years previous because that's what we've played. And again, this is something we do here where if it's a game we're playing right now from a year in the past, it counts. And then later on down the road, if there's a tie, we do tend to give it to the new thing. But also, this is our list. Who gives a fuck? Right?
Yeah, why not?
All right. This one is for all the marbles. This one is for half the marbles of the year because it's only so far. These are the game of the year so far for 2026. And the nominees are Resident Evil 9, 007, First Light, Slay the Spire 2, Metroid Prime 4, Code Vein 2, The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. You have to read that
You
one
have
in
to.
Alex Jones' voice. I'm sorry, it's the rules. Mio, Memories in Orbit, for those who want to know what that stands for. Lost Soul Aside, Tales of Hearts R, Final Fantasy 13, Boyfriend 6. I'm sorry, Battlefield 6, Silent Hill F, Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles,
Ivalus. Come on.
Ivalice. I've heard it both ways. Legacy of Kain 1+2 a remaster, Splinter Cell Double Agent, Shantytown, Super Meat Boy 3D, Better Than Dead, Demon Lord Just the Block, Mina the Hollower, Mold Washer. Oh, we got a double in there, Josh. You caught it. Good job.
I did.
Astrobot, RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business, Plants vs. Zombies 2 with airplane mode on, Final Fantasy 3. I guess I could scroll down for the viewers. Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster, Final Fantasy 4 Pixel Remaster, The Evil Within, High on Life 2, Relooted, Easy Delivery Company, Keeper, Hollow Knight, Replaced. Hey, it's just an honor to be nominated, guys.
Yeah, be thankful.
That
It
said,
means you made it. It means you were able to be played by one of us in our very limited time.
yes. That said, Super Meat Boy 3D is not staying on this list. I was super hyped for this game. I enjoyed the forest levels. They scratched that Super Meat Boy itch. I mean, hell, I still play Super Meat Boy from 2010 to 16 years later. I still play Super Meat Boy. I will put it on. It's also a good Steam Deck game. There's new life in me with it with on the Steam Deck. And Super Meat Boy 3D, I was hyped for. It came out, it's okay, and then, you get a little further into it, and the 3D aspect of it is just so ass, and it needed a little more time to cook. I hope that this team keeps iterating on it, and we get, you know, a return to form, because it's been a long 16 years, and we really haven't had a Meat Boy that isn't, like, flawed. So, Super Meat Boy 3D, goodbye.
Well, since you're killing one, I'm killing two.
What are you killing?
First one I'm killing is Legacy of Kain 1 and 2 Remaster.
But you love them.
No. So for all the fanboys out there that love it, you can hate me for saying this. The games are aged and dated. Yes, they look so nice and polished, but you can only polish a turd for so long. Granted, if I played this game in these games when they first came out, maybe I would have liked them more. But there's a reason why we don't do this Crash Bandicoot weird L2 jump. I mean, Jack and Dexter is dead for a reason too, and I love Jack and Dexter. They just don't play well. The story was probably the most interesting thing of the whole thing 'cause I've never actually got into the story. And I actually enjoyed that a little bit. So I'm like, if I had to pick one redeeming factor, it was that, and that's probably that and the trophies were the only reasons why I said, "No, I gotta tough it out."
So, Legacy of Kain, no more?
No, yeah. There's Legacy of Kain is dead.
What's that meme where, like, it's the girl laying on the ground and it's, like, something buried, it's like, "We still talk about you." It's never Legacy of Kain
Yeah,
that's
it's never
in that
Legacy of
meme?
Kain.
Okay.
No.
Goodbye, Legacy of Kain.
The other one I would love to remove, Lost Soul Aside.
Another game that you suffered for the platinum. Josh, you do
Yes.
you gotta stop doing it for the plat, man.
Well, first off, it's portrayed as it's part of Sony's Project Chinese Hero initiative.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, it's very much got the Devil May Cry beat 'em up feel to it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll give this a try. I'll give it, it looks polished, looks nice. No, no. The one time I don't want to have to play the same game, three different difficulties increased. I'm gonna let everybody know this right now. If you're gonna release a game, give me either a game with all difficulties unlocked immediately so I can just pick the hardest difficulty and get it over with. But with the caveat of you have to give me all the trophies once I beat it on the hardest difficulty. I'm talking about you, gun, you piece of shit.
If I beat it on the
Or,
hardest, give me everything.
right, or make it worthwhile. Give me like a Resident Evil. Hey, once you beat the game, you unlock all this extra stuff. We got this new content. You guys can do it on the hard difficulty and get more. But at the same time, like, hey, you can add this infinite gun, you can add this extra costume. Like, give me all that. This game did not really do that because it was already there. It's just like, hey, if you want this stuff, you just have to basically grind your shit away to be able to pay for it. And even then, it's just cosmetic. It doesn't give you any benefits. The only benefit you get is equipment gets a little bit stronger, and enemies get a lot stronger.
My delete finger is ready. Are
Do
you
it.
ready?
Press it. Send it. You don't need my key. Send it.
Lost Soul aside, goodbye.
Okay, I already feel better.
You feel better? You got that out of your system?
Okay, I got one more.
Okay, you got one more. Let's hear it.
RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business.
Now
First RoboCop.
that base game was a good book club game for us.
It was great. I loved it. Unfinished Business was a DLC trying to be disguised as a full game.
Okay.
It's not
Did,
necessary.
did it add anything?
Uh,
Car
no,
combat?
not really.
Ah,
No. I mean, there was nothing there was like revolutionary. It's literally the same thing over again, just in a different location.
all right. Delete fingers coming down. Goodbye, RoboCop. All right, we're doing a good job. Josh, Slay the Spire. I don't think either of us have had nearly enough time.
No, I honestly I feel that way with a lot of the games on this list. I feel like I mean, let's start one at a time. So, yeah, Slay the Spire 2, definitely not enough time in there to justify it being a top contender.
Just also not
Um,
it's not my cup of tea. It's not my milk. It's not the milk I
I
want.
I f I feel like with the first Slay the Spire, I played that a lot and I enjoyed it. With this one, I felt like it just kinda fell off.
Josh is one of those people that's mad that it's woke now.
No, I never yeah, well,
Oh, man, what
it ain't my
the inter
Slay the Spire.
the inter the internet's so fucking stupid. Do yourself a
It
favor,
is.
turn off the internet. But, yeah, let's get rid of it, and then maybe it returns in GOTY, who knows?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna say the same with Metroid Prime 4. I literally just got it.
I
I
don't know,
can't
man. I feel
justify
like
keeping it on
Metroid
the
Prime
list.
4 is gonna be one of those. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna be bold. Metroid Prime 4 is better than Dread. I said it. I said it.
I don't know. The thing that's getting me is that it's set between Other M and Fusion.
Oh, do they still consider Other M canon?
Yeah, it is canon. Yeah.
Oh, no. Nintendo can't just be like, "Hey, actually, no."
No, they're not like this is not Legend of Zelda. We don't have multiple timelines. It's all one timeline. So shit. All right, Other M, you're here, I guess. Plus,
Metroid Prime
we get
4,
to
you're
that.
gone.
That's how we find out who Adam is
Yeah, but that's ugh.
and how he dies.
I
Spoiler alert for a 20-year-old game.
Mio, good boss fights,
Ah,
good boss fights,
good, bo-
good
good
atmosphere,
design.
good design.
Some of the bosses are good design.
I mean, all the bosses I think are really well done. I don't like the aspect of, "Hey, you're losing health throughout the game," which, it hurts a little
It'd be nice
less.
if they told you.
It
Like
hurts
it just randomly happens.
it hurts a little less when you realize the enemies are losing health as well. I think the bosses are as well. But also, like, you're working, you're building up your health, and then the game's, like, randomly, like, and it's not random, but it does feel very random. It's like, "Oh, we're taking one of your health points, and it's never coming back."
Well, it's random in the sense that they don't explain it.
Well, I mean, it works very like, everything is coming to an end. It's
Well, no, as far as like narratively, it makes sense. But like when it first happens, you're like, okay, this is a scripted thing. But then all of a sudden, you're doing something and it just happens, or you get to the right spot, and it happens again. You're like, well, what the fuck is going on?
yeah, everything after the first one, every other one feels very random. I don't know if it's, like, a certain point or a certain amount of steps. I hated that. Uh, I didn't like the platforming in it. It feels a little wonky. The world is beautiful. I really liked Ultros from a few years back. It's giving me Ultros vibes. Music's good, graphics look good. Just doesn't if I'm not fighting a boss, it doesn't feel good to play it.
Yeah.
And people were and I don't care what people can like what they like, but people were glazing this game. Like, stop it. What was this, January or February? Stop the presses. Game of the year is already here. And I just wanted to be like, shut the fuck
No, yeah,
up.
and it's there was just some aspects that are just very frustrating. With that being not only the random losing your health, some of the enemies felt very overpowered.
Mhm.
Like once you get into like the that swampy area where it's really
Oh, I
dark.
know exactly who you're talking
Yeah.
about. The guy with the just swats at you with
hmm
his tail.
Yeah, it felt like it was almost impossible I mean, you'd beat him, but like, by the time you fought the first one, you're down to less than half health, and you're like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll keep going." Boom, there's the second one right there, and it's
To
like, "Fuck, really?"
Towards the end of my time with that game, I got good at fighting those guys. But yeah, I would avoid those guys like the plague throughout most of the game. I'm getting rid of Mio. The Adventures of The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. Josh, explain this
Not
in Alex
n
Jones' voice.
not enough time to basically I can't do that. I can't do that voice. Of all seriousness, not enough time to play it, but for being a Square Enix attempt of the Legend of Zelda style game, it's pretty good. I'm liking it so far.
All right. To be
Maybe
continued
good.
on that one.
Yeah. Code Vein 2, since we're already there.
Code Vein 2, is it staying?
I say it stays. They definitely built off of the first one. The first one I've played a lot of, and this holds no candle to this so far. Code Vein 2 has been like I'm surprised not a lot of people are talking, especially like the From Software hard ass followers, since it's that style. I don't understand why everybody's so quiet about it. I think maybe because it released between so many big things, but even then, I'm like, it's pretty good. Like,
Came out
why aren't we
early in the
talking
year.
about
I
it
remember
more?
seeing reviews weren't too hot on it.
But yeah, but I don't half those reviews, I'm like, "Did you actually even really play it? Are you and what perspective are you playing it from?"
It stays. We'll keep it. Josh, you have 3 Final Fantasy games on here. This is 3 Final Fantasy games too many.
Well, let's get rid of the I wanna keep 13 just because I'm personally we'll talk about it. Pixel remasters 3 through 4.
I like
You're
4.
not missing
I
anything.
like I like
I love
Tella.
4.
I like Tella. I'm getting
I
rid
like
of him
Tele
anyway.
that's fine. I like Tella. I like Sid. I like Cecil. Cecil.
I don't like Cecil. He's problematic. He's an asshole. Fuck
He's
him.
a little bitch. He's
He's a
kind
little
of a
bit
little
he's
bitch.
a bit of a little bitch.
Him and Kane. Like Rose is I've been like, Rosa girl, you can do better.
Kane and Cecil deserve each other. They're little
Like,
bitches.
oh, that night, that first night he kicked Rosa out, Kane came back in. He thrusted his lance into him.
Does Kane get it? Because Cecil becomes a paladin. Does Kane become like some other class?
Yes. Well, not in that game. In the sequel, the after years, he does.
Does he also become a paladin?
He becomes a holy dragoon.
Oh, what a sellout.
But the way they did it's really good. So honestly, and we'll talk about it when we do our Final Fantasy list, Nicholas.
Okay.
You'll enjoy
Okay.
that. You'll enjoy that talk.
Our little extra. Our little extra. Keeper. This is the well, hopefully not the last game. No, Kiln came out, so it wouldn't be the last game either way. Keeper is from the Double Fine team. I'm guessing it's one of their side games. I would imagine like some of the games that have been coming out of Double Fine lately feel like they do oh what's their they do like little game jams between everyone that works there during downtimes. And what is it called? I'm blanking on the name of it. But the last few games they've done have felt like that. Keeper,
Mhm.
you're a walking talk. Well, you're a walking lighthouse, and the world is crumbling. I don't want to spoil too much, but you eventually like your little light is like the source of your life. So like you eventually crumble and you become a boat, and it's really good. It's really fun being a boat. But the back half of the game, and then like the lighthouse portion does overstay its welcome. I just wanted to mention it here. I think it's atrocious what's happening over at Double Fine and all those different Xbox studios. Fuck Microsoft, right up their
Yes.
asses. But I'm gonna get rid of Keeper. Replaces another one I've played a little bit of with GT Tribune. This is the 2D side scroller kind of action game. Feels very much just feels very much like playing like an 80s action uh, movie or an 80s thriller, if you will. Uh, just wanted to bring it up here. I don't think it'll stay towards the end, so I'll get rid of it now.
I'll go and get rid of Hollow Knight. It's my first single playthrough. Me and Nick played this back as our stream game a few years back.
Yes, back in was that 21, 22?
I think so, yeah. It was fun then. I remember it being super hard, especially for like a Metroidvania type game. Replaying it now, especially like on the PlayStation, I got the Void Heart edition, uh, which just concludes all the DLC. Really, really fucking easy for some reason. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. It just seems so much easier than when we played it. Like I beat the Mantis elders in
Because
the
we're
first
old.
try.
Because we're older now. We're not idiots.
But we were adults when we did this. It wasn't like we were
Shh, shh,
kids.
shh. Just everyone. We'll convince everyone we're younger than we are. Oh, hey, there was a fourth Final Fantasy on here, by the way, but we'll get back to that. So
Uh,
yeah, Hollow Knight I got rid of. Relooted is another one I played for GT Tribune. This is the heist game side scroller where you are stealing stuff from museums because the stuff from in the museums has been stolen. I played this on Game Pass. It's fine. I want to play more of it. It's one of those games I played like 3 or 4 hours of. Told myself I would go back to it and still haven't. Of course, given the content, internet fucking nuts about it, but I wanted to show my appreciation for it right here. I'm gonna get rid of it though. So here,
you
let me see
all
how
right,
much we
right.
got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We gotta get rid of 9 more games.
I've got number 19 to get rid of. That is The Evil Within.
Did you not play this one originally?
No, so I beat it when it first came out. I beat it on the 360, 100%ed it. All good. Right before Resident Evil 9 came out, I was very much in a hook. I was like, man, I want to start the Resident Evil franchise on the PlayStation, get it all knocked out, get all the trophies. I was like, "Oh, no, it's gonna take forever," and especially with, like, 1,
Mhm.
since, you have to play it at least, what, 3 times or 4 times minimum, I think,
I think maybe.
just to get I can't remember all of it, but it's like it's one of the harder ones. Same with 0, like, you have to do it at least 2 or 3 times, and so I'm like, "Alright, let me start somewhere else. Let me get my little Resident Evil fix before, Requiem comes out." So I started The Evil Within. I said, "Yeah, why not? I've got this. Let's play it." I think I got halfway through it before Resident Evil 9 came out. Still good. Like, obviously, it's aged. Like, it was very much like they were trying to, like, capitalize on, Resident Evil 4, at least for the beginning of the game, and then all of a sudden it, like, dives, and it's like, "Wait, what's going on?" Like, we were in this nice little village, and now we're going into a chapel in memory. Like, what's going on?
Capitalize on
Needless to
Resident
say.
Evil 4, like, what, 10 years later?
Exactly. I mean, it's for what it is, though. I like the premise of The Evil Within. I don't like the first game's mechanics too much. I think they polished it really well with 2. I'm just also disappointed that it just didn't get the recognition it needed to keep going. Like, I think the 3rd one got canned.
Yeah, I think yeah, because they did Ghostwire after the 2, they did Ghostwire Tokyo, then they did Hi-Fi Rush, and now they're dead. But then they got brought
Yeah.
back from the dead. Now they're evil
So,
and dead.
we might see 3, we might see a remake of 1, which I'd be okay with because in today's, at least, modernizations, like, you could probably do better with it,
Who knows?
and also fix the story a little bit.
Who knows? Krafton CEO is too busy using AI to find a way to fuck his workers. Who knows?
Yeah.
Evil Within's gone. I'm gonna fight for Plants vs Zombies 2. I'm also gonna fight for Mold Washer. Looking at what I'm not gonna fight for. Do we want to keep Double Agent or do we want to get rid of it? I could go into why Double Agent is basically a story about a generation failing to pass the torch. I could go on for an hour about that if you want me to.
Let's keep it on there for now
Okay.
because I know I can at least knock out 2 more of my games.
What do you got?
Uh, Battlefield 6.
I was gonna ask, is anyone still playing Boyfriends? I mean Battlefield 6?
They are. I finally went through and finished the campaign, and I was working on the multiplayer stuff, and it dropped off on me again. So I'm like, I definitely will pick it up again. It's just it doesn't have my heart for game of the year. There's so many other single player games that deserve it.
All right, I'm going to get rid of it. I can also think we can get rid of 007 First Light. I've played about an hour of it.
I think I've done about the same.
I like the Hitman games. I like it very much. I like the 007 movies. I am very much a mark for this game. I need to play more of it. It's obviously going to be on Game of the Year. I just I don't have enough I can say about it here.
That's fine with me. Yeah,
All right. Josh, Final Fantasy 13 or Final Fantasy Tactics
I'm
Ivalice?
keeping Tactics.
You're keeping
As much as
Tactics?
as much as I'm loving 13, like I remember 13 coming out. I pre-ordered it for the 360. I was so proud. I think that was my first big boy pre-order. And I remember I got it from Amazon and it came that or the day before it was supposed to release. I was so pumped. I put it in and I started playing it. And I remember at the time I felt really let down for a Final Fantasy game. As an adult, I think it's grown on me. I think I'm appreciating it more, especially now that I know the mechanics of how everything works and what you're actually doing. I'm like, man, this is a really good game. I wish they just would have done a better job explaining it.
Okay. So it stays for now?
No, it goes.
Oh, it goes.
If I'm
Okay.
gonna pick one of the Final Fantasies, Tactics stays because, man, Tactics. So I've done the original. I've done the Lions War, which was the PSP remake that eventually went into the phones. They had their app.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've played this one. Out of all of them, this one by far has been the best as far as quality of life. All the updates, the fact that you can play the original way, the original PlayStation way, or you can do it this way. I mean, there's so much to love about it. And I honestly, being able to skip battles was a lifesaver. Being able to just go right into battles was a game changer. I mean, there's just so much to love. This they did like for a remake or a remaster, how you want to look at it. Really done well.
Okay. And then you've also been playing Astrobot.
Yes, I have been playing Astrobot.
It's a good game. It's a pretty
Dude,
good
it's so
game.
addicting. I just want to go up there right now and play it.
Yeah,
I don't even
you
want
want
to
to get
finish
all
this. I just want to.
you want to get all your little bots.
I want to get all of them. Gotta capture them all. I mean, gotta save them all.
Gotta save them all. Let's see. What do we got? We got 12. We've got 15 here, so we gotta get rid of 5 more. Uh, I'll get rid of Shantytown. Again, that's it's I've talked about it during the music day, but it's a fun little city builder. That's not really a city builder. It's like a level-based city builder. And, the customization, it was really surprising me with the level of customization. The art is very relaxing. The music is well done. And yeah, man, I built a casino in a shanty and I enjoyed it. But I'm ready to let go. Silent Hill F, I'm gonna go to bat for.
Hmm.
Better Than Dead is it's kind of like like Last House on the Left. It's an assault revenge type film situation. Believe you are a cop. Believe this is takes place in China. You've broken into a trafficking ring. The camera is fish lens. Fast movement. You're just shooting guys. There's no real UI. I guess the law in China is like if someone gets shot, like if you shoot someone, like you can see them, but then when they're dead on the floor, they become pixelated because it's basically cop cam.
Right.
So it's a cool little element of that. Uh, just a very violent game. Like this is the first shooter in a while where I have to play on mouse and keyboard because it's so fast. And you're being scored. It's level based. You're being scored on each level on the amount of traffickers you kill. You can't kill victims. You have to watch out to make sure you don't kill innocent people. Uh, yeah, and you're just going through some of the seediest like establishments, saving other traffic victims and killing traffickers. And I think the world needs more of that. Uh, Demon Lord Just to Block. This is another GG Tribune game I played for one of our videos. Uh, it's a roguelike. Your character is like a demon king. You're a skull, and you're a little block, and your movement is like block based. So you're just like hopping onto a panel each time. And like enemies, when they attack you, they're also blocks, and they'll have an arrow pointing at you that they're about to attack you. So you have to maneuver around them and hit them. You get different abilities that, like, hey, when you hit an enemy, they catch on fire, and like these abilities stack. It's a fun game. I'm kind of over roguelikes right now. Not big on them right now. I still need to go back and play Hades too. Uh, I don't know. Not every game needs to be a roguelike, guys. We don't need them. There's too
Not every
many.
time.
Not every time. I think Mina stays. I think Mold Washer stays.
So how many do we have now?
We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got to get rid of three more.
I'm okay getting rid of Tales of Hearts R.
I was gonna ask, yeah, that one's been sneaky. I was wondering if you were like being silent about that one to try and save
I
it.
mean, I was keeping on. Well, no, I was keeping on there to see where we get. Like, it's a great, another great instance of a remake. They took the original Tales of Hearts that was on the Nintendo DS and they remastered it for the Vita. So I think the 2DS was technically it's like a 2.5D art. They turned this into like a 3D art, and it's your typical original. Like I say, like if you were a part of like any of the other Tales up until like Zestiria, it's that standard gameplay, but in PS Vita form, and it did a really great job. Um, but my only beef is it only is in Japanese. There is no other. I mean, they have like uh, subtitles, like you can still
No,
read it and
no
stuff,
dubs. You
but
don't want
there's
to
no
read.
dubs.
You're a lazy gamer who doesn't want to read.
No, I don't. I usually don't mind it. I just, in some of the scenes, it'd be nice not to have to read and watch personally, especially in a game I'm playing.
Okay.
That's
Get,
my only beef. But yeah, it's good. It's just it's not gonna make our top 10. We need to make room for the greater ones.
all right. Does RE9 make this top 10? I say with games like Final Fantasy 13 and Double Agent still here.
You mean tactics?
And I'm sorry, yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics.
Uh,
I think it does.
yeah, yeah, I think it
I
does.
think people, Resident Evil hits that 3 number in a trilogy and kind of fumbles a little bit. Like 3 is love, but 3 has its problems. Same for the
I
3
see.
remake. And then 6, do we have to talk about 6?
No, no one talks about 6. Everybody loved 3. It was the remake 3 that was just a disappointment because it's like, man, you missed out like the clock tower. Like, how do you fuck that up? That is literally like a huge part of the game.
Yeah,
Looks like.
why are you cutting good shit?
right.
The
But
fuck?
so with 9, I think they redeemed themselves, and also they did a really great job of mixing that horror with the first person and actiony with the third person.
It feels like it finally feels like a blending of, because for the last, what, 10 years, it's been, all right, the new games are our first person games. Our remakes are our third person games. It
Yeah.
finally feels like they're like doing well enough that they're like, okay, these two things are cohesive enough that we can have them in the same game. And if you're a player that wants to play one way the whole time, you can.
They allow
But
it, yeah.
but if you want both, like, yeah, do both because we want you
Like,
to.
I don't know how I feel about the people who are like, "Oh, play Leon in first person." Yeah, I don't know if I wanna do that.
Uh,
That
those
doesn't sound right.
those people should be shot.
And don't get me wrong, I wanna try it. It's definitely on my to try list, but I'm like, I'm doing, what's her name?
Yeah, I'm blanking. I'm
I'm
blanking.
blanking on her name. Fuck me.
Well, I think
I
we've made enough of an argument for it to stay.
yeah.
I'm okay with
If
getting
you
rid of Easy Delivery Company. This is the cutesy little Animal Crossing type delivery game. And this is another game I played for GT Tribune. It's got its spooky elements that I really like, but this is a very super quick game. I do recommend checking it out. I don't think this stands with everything else that we've got on here.
and so with one more being left, Nick, and we've talked about all of them, I think it's okay to let Double Agent retire.
Do we get rid of Double Agent?
I think we do.
It's a flawed game about a flawed system where older generations fail to pass the torch to newer generations, and and everything crumbles, and now we're living double agent, we're living double agent, it's happening now.
In real life, yes.
And then there were 10. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, 10. We did it. We got it down to 10. Now we just got to get them in some kind of order. I didn't have to say a goddamn word about Silent Hill F to get it on this list.
No one had to. We both loved it.
I love it. I enjoy it.
But where
S-
will it be? That's the
Where will
question.
it
Let's
be?
find out.
So High on Life 2, again, it's not perfect, but again, I'm a mark ass mark. If you tell me, hey, we're doing sci-fi, okay. We're gonna get tobacco on the soundtrack. Okay, I like tobacco. Hey, it's gonna be very colorful. It's gonna be reminding you of Adult Swim. I like Adult Swim. Okay, and it's gonna have like Rick and Morty type. Okay, I like Rick and Morty. All right. Like this is my most drooly marble mouth game that I enjoy, and so I think it belongs at 10.
Okay.
I also like its narrative of like siblings at odds, and I like that it pits you against everybody. Hey, we didn't really talk about Mold Washer either. That Mold Washer, for those who don't know, is a very satisfying. Uh, it's another simulator where you're power cleaning, but you're a little sushi roll in a kitchen.
I mean, shut up and take my money. I already love the soundtrack, so I'm like, yeah, let's fucking keep it on there.
Shut up and take my money. Let's see here.
I think I'm okay with Final Fantasy Tactics
Did
being number 9.
did we read these back? Let's read these back for the listeners real
Oh, yeah,
quick in
yeah.
case I missed it. So, top 10 are Resident Evil 9, Code Vein 2, Silent Hill F, Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles, Better Than Dead, Mina the Hollower, Mold Washer, Astrobot, Plants vs. Zombies 2 with airplane mode on, and High on Life 2. Got a pretty healthy mix of old games on here too. I like it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Tactics is number 9.
Just because
I
it's
mean,
an old gal.
it's an old gal. I mean, yes, they breathed some fresh life, the quality of life into it, but still, it's an old dog that's learned new tricks.
And you said you were lukewarm on it in the beginning, and now you're like, ah, yes.
Yo, yeah, because I was still kinda getting into it, and then I was like, "Okay, now that I'm doing the hard stuff, like, I'm training, I'm trying to get all the jobs," like, oh, it was so much easier being able to speed up the process.
All right. All right. So 10 is High on Life 2, 9 is Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Number 8, I'm okay with putting Plants vs. Zombies 2 with airplane mode on. And so for those who don't know, Plants vs. Zombies 2, if you play on mobile without airplane mode on, you are bombarded by ads. But if you play it with airplane mode on, the ads go bye-bye.
It's almost like when it came out, I airplane mode wasn't a thing.
So I've been playing the shit out of this with my kid, and again, I think I mentioned this in another episode we did somewhere. I'm really liking all the new plants. I'm liking the depth at which, like, I get to a new world and a plant that I thought was useless now becomes like a godsend. I'm like, oh wait, this is a world where like they're sending little critters down every lane. The snapdragon that I thought was useless 10 maps ago is now like the perfect candidate for me to add to my rotation. And it continuously like forces you to like rework your rotation. So you are working in other plants that again you thought were useless, and you're like, no, now this is like my all-star. And it kind of feels like building a team of plants, and I love it. And we got like 5 more worlds to beat on it, and I'm excited about that. It's a big game. It's a big game. Just too bad it's bombarded by ads when you're not
Thank
playing with
God for
airplane mode
airplane
on.
mode.
Yep. So I'm putting that at number 8. Hmm.
Now it gets harder. I think Code Vein is a good number 7 though.
Code Vein.
Yeah. Obviously you haven't played it. So I enjoy it for what it is. I also understand, obviously not everybody's going to be into it. There's going to be some complaints with it. So it's take it with a little bit of like a little bit of salt on the side. Like, yes, I enjoy it, but I'm also very much an anime lover, and it very much hits those tropes that I love. So that helps.
So what you're saying is you're a mark ass mark.
Exactly.
Okay, so then we still need to rank Resident Evil 9, Silent Hill F, Better Than Dead, Mina the Hollower, Mold Washer, and Astrobot. Better Than Dead it's one of those games you take a quick chunk to you play for like 20 minutes and then you come back. Uh, I do like what it has to say about violence because again, after you kill an enemy, they become censored, and I do love what it says about censorship. Because yeah, you kill someone and they're censored because they're um, a victim of crime, and it's funny that that happens because you have these people that are being trafficked and they're not censored unless like something violent has been done, and I'm air quoting that. uh, it's just a fascinating game that explores like how we deem what we deem as violence, and I'm gonna play more of it. And it's one of those games where it's like, man, this is a really heavy game. I don't recommend it for everybody. This is one of those games where it's like, if you're a little queasy about the stuff going on, maybe don't play Better Than Dead.
So you're giving everybody a trigger warning.
Basically, just hey, just a heads up, like be careful with this one. The first time I played it, I was like, thank God I'm not streaming this. My God,
I mean, it's technically censored. You could go away with it to some extent.
I know, but still, it's one of the like, I'm a little desensitized from all the video games over the years, but that was a video game where I was like, holy shit. So I'm putting Better Than Dead at 6. Oh, and then there were five more: Astrobot, Mold Washer, Mina the Hollower, Silent Hill F, and RE9. I'm gonna make
Mm.
an argument for Silent Hill F at number 1.
No, I was gonna say I think it is number one.
Well, let's get through the
Well,
rest
let's
of
not get ahead of
these.
ourselves.
Let's not
Yeah,
get
let's do
ahead.
the next
Let's
one.
let's It sounds like it's gonna
Now,
be number 1, but let's see what we get to. Astrobot. Uh, a- See, the thing with me about I've played Astrobot probably like 20 times now. If you just accumulate everything, and if you accumulate everything on Josh's account, he's probably played it 20 times now because my son plays on his account.
I had to go to file C.
Of course.
Yeah,
You're player 3 in this house.
yeah.
You get the player
My
3 file.
my own fucking account on
I
my PlayStation. I'm number 3.
I just realized I have 3 kids, so if there's ever a game that has 3 accounts, I'm not gonna be able to play it.
Yeah,
Fuck. Fuck, I'm out. It's an ad. Astrobot's a fucking ad, man. I don't
it is.
It drives me crazy because it's like Astrobot's like, "Hey, I'm a really good platformer that's just here to remind you of all the shit Sony used to make, and now they don't." And that bums me the fuck out.
And some of my favorites. Oh yeah, we had these limited stuff that was only released in Japan. It's like fuck you. I don't. Why would you show me the cool shit that
Well
I never got a chance to have as a kid?
well, and then half the time I'm picking up an Astrobot, like a specific character one, and I'm like, "What? Who's this? Who the fuck is this? I don't know who the fuck this is.
There were some of them I was like, why are you on here? Like
Why
how?
are you
Like
here?"
they had
They have the dog from Humanity, and I'm like, "Well,
yeah.
you're not really I don't think of you and PlayStation together, but okay."
they had, Richter Belmont, they had Alucard, and I'm like, "Okay, you had, like, 1 game," and even then, it wasn't just on, the PlayStation, they had it on the Dreamcast,
I'm
or it
kind
was
of,
the Sega CD, I think it was Dreamcast.
and then I'm also mad like there's no nod to Fat Princess unless I'm missing it because Fat Princess is one of those really cool indie games where I'm like, no, you should have a nod to Fat Princess. Why is there not a Fat Princess Astrobot? This is a very niche complaint, so I'll see myself out. But no, Astrobot's a
I
fucking ad.
I agree that it's an ad, it can stay at 5, like, be thankful it got that far because it is a walking ad, but at the same time, you can't tell me your kids don't enjoy playing it.
They enjoy it, and I enjoy it too. Again, it is an ad disguised.
It
It's
is.
an ad disguised as a great platformer.
Your kids are at least going through and they'll be like, "Hey, dad, what's that?" "Oh, back in my day, that's how you saved your game. You had that little card there, you put it in the top of the controller." "What, you put your controller into the console?" "Oh, yeah.
Dad, what's a
You
controller?
can plug in everything."
Dad, what's a controller? We just have implants so we can go like this.
No, they're wearing suits. They're just wearing suits that do it. It's American Dad where they go into the 4D room.
Isn't that the one where Stan pretends to be a teenage girl?
No, it's no, that that's the one with the fembots.
The
No,
fembots.
it's the one where, Stan sees his brother and he invites him over to his place, and he realizes he's rich.
Ah, American Dad, good show. Okay, so then we just need to order RE9, Silent Hill F, Mina the Hollower, and Mold Washer. And just to recap for everybody, we've got High on Life at 10, Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evilist Chronicles 9, Plants vs. Zombies 2 with airplane mode on at 8, Code Vein 2 at 7, Better Than Dead at 6, Astrobot at 5. And yeah, I don't know, man. I'm back and forth on Mina and Mold Washer. I think I like Mold Washer a little better than Mina right now, though. Mina's just hard,
J
and Mold Washer's just to turn your brain off and spray.
Mhm.
And
I
I
That's why I enjoyed, Power Washer Simulator.
exactly, and it's just like this is that, but with like a little more like, hey, we know you like Power Washer. We also know you're a little bitch for 90s Cartoon Network vibes. You want some of that? I'm like, yeah, I kind of do.
I do.
Kind of, and I'm doing what I'm like, I kind
I
of
see
do.
you start twirling your hair. You
That's why do you think I grew it out so I could do that?
Yeah.
I kind of do. I kind of do. I would say Mina for Mold Washer 3.
And then
And then we have a Resident Evil Silent Hill off.
which I can't believe I'm saying this because you would think it's how it's, used to be. Silent Hill's number 1 in my opinion over Resident Evil.
Is there really not gonna be a fight over this?
I'm not so I not that I didn't like Resident Evil 9. I do. I do like it. We're getting a DLC later this year.
Didn't they already and they just did, Leon Must Die, right?
Yeah. So, like, there's tons of stuff coming out. Where Silent Hill F, I just think as far as, like, what they were going with and what they had, I just think Silent Hill F had the better content as far as that goes. Like, yeah, they had, like, a little throwback to Aliens. Yeah, we had a little bit of a throwback to, uh, number 2 being so successful. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of repeats to it, but it was also different. It was a different take, and I think honestly, it's showing that Konami's kinda taking it a little bit serious with the Silent Hill, uh, title.
So when it comes like Silent Hill or Konami and Capcom, like it's crazy that they're both so successful because it kind of feels like last generation and maybe towards the end of the 360 PS3 generation, both were kind of slipping a little bit, just a smidge. And it's funny to see because Capcom's got a lot of internal success, whereas Konami's finding a lot of external success having.
Mhm.
And I think was this, I think this one was internal Silent Hill F, and then two was Bloober, and then
Yes.
Townfall another external team? I'd
I
have
think
to
it is another external.
okay. So, yeah, this Silent Hill F feels very, you know, it has remnants of 2 in there where, like, you have this central monster, that's chasing you. You have this very interesting character who's haunted by, uh, some aspect of her life, in the case of Minoko, it is that, uh her sister was married and had a bad experience with it, and now she's scared of, having this marriage and losing her innocence, and thinking that, like, these 2 parts of her cannot survive. And just there's a big internal struggle in this. I really like the map layout. Sure, the combat is kinda, the combat is just, "Oh, hey, you have a pipe, hit him with a pipe." And you do unlock, like, a legendary sword in later playthroughs, and this was a game where I told myself when I started playing it, "I'm just gonna do the 1 run through. I'm not gonna do multiple." And then the game, for the first time, gives you the worst ending, and it's like, "Oh, man, that sucks." But I kinda wanna see more because 'cause I'm interested in this family and everything that's going on, and I ended up getting every ending, and yeah, man, I really enjoy, like, it got to the point where I could speed run through. I think I could get through the entire game in, like, 3 hours. Like, I got really good at just running away.
Mhm.
And but no, I like the enemies. I like just the themes the game is playing with. I like the setting. I do like that we're taking things out of Silent Hill and making Silent Hill more of a concept as opposed to an actual place that we go to. But there are still little trimmings to the side, like, oh, hey, these flowers, don't they kind of look like the flowers from Silent Hill and all this stuff? And I I like the lore of the town, the lore of the 2 gods the town shares, this arranged marriage for your character. Uh, the 2 were so I in the beginning, I wasn't a fan of the combat areas, and they are more so combat areas once you're in the dark world. Uh, but once you get to a certain point, you've unlocked certain abilities, they become less daunting. Because, man, some of those night area parts are tough. They are fucking
Mhm.
tough, and they're throwing these enemies at you, and you are fucking helpless. But then you get your stuff, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm fine." Boss fights in this, I also really enjoy. I enjoyed, what is it? They've got three main ones that you play every game, and then, like, there's like a few that are like, "Oh well, you got this ending, you get this boss, you got this boss, you get the
Right.
whatever." Um, Yeah, man, I think Silent Hill F is a pretty special game, and I think when we're looking back 20 years from now, we'll still be singing the praise of Silent Hill 2, and then I think F will be right up there with it.
Townfall is being developed by Screenburn Interactive Limited, which was formerly known as No Code Limited.
No idea who that is, but I hope I'm the best.
They did Observation.
Okay, I think I just played a little bit of Observation. It's all right. Or no, I played Observer. Never mind. Two different games.
And then, yeah, the one before that is Stories Untold. And then from there, it's just like random games House Abandoned, Super Arclight, and Lub versus Dub.
I'm interested. I'm intrigued. And then 9, I think Resident Evil 9, again, we talked about earlier. I think it's Capcom realizing that it's Capcom feeling the most comfortable they've felt in a while, and it's them learning from doing the remakes and from doing 7 and 8 over the last 10 years, and it's them also kind of, like, flexing their muscle, 'cause, like, we overdid it with 6, we had too many things going on. We can have a few more things going on in 9. We can combine the best of both worlds here and not make it feel like it's too much, and I think that's why they bring Leon back, because the last time we see Leon, he's in that overstuffed game.
So, yeah, but I'm also surprised. I mean, we may see it with the DLC, who knows? Because obviously it's rumored that the DLC will center around Leon's love interest or his wife, allegedly. So, but we haven't seen anything from Ada, and that's typically when we see her. We haven't seen her outside of a Resident Evil game, other than whatever has Leon in it.
So she's gonna pull a Chris, and she's gonna show up at the beginning of the DLC and kill Leon's wife. Leon's been mold the entire time.
Someone had a fan theory that apparently they're into bondage.
Sure, why not?
Hold on. They they showed their work. All right.
Jesus, I did see that,
The
like, the Resident Evil hardcores were like, apparently they broke the mystery of the picture on Jill's Raccoon City RPD desk.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I'm just like, cool guys. I don't know who was looking for this. Cool.
I don't know who either, but at the same time, there's some things I'm learning about the older games. And I'm like, I never noticed that. For example, when you go to the Stars office in 2 and 3, You can actually see the shield from the dining room is sitting right next to Chris's office or desk.
Oh, because he took it with him when he left.
Yep. That's one of the things that apparently he took as part of evidence.
Part of it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's neat.
Yeah,
That's
I
neat.
never noticed it, and then someone pointed out, I was like, "Holy shit, that's just a small detail I'd never
I
noticed."
like those little small
It's just cool.
details.
Yeah, just cool things like that.
Is this our order?
Yeah, I'm getting this is, like, honestly, probably one of the best stores we've done in a while, so yeah, I like it.
I like this order. We still have to do our solo orders, by the way. We still have to write those
I
down.
know, that's on my list of things to do.
I've started mine. I got to finish it. All right. So here we have the top 10 games of the year so far for 2026. Number 10, High on Life 2. Number 9, Final Fantasy Tactics The Ivalice Chronicles. Number 8, Plants vs. Zombies 2 with airplane mode on. Number 7, Code Vein 2. Number 6, Better Than Dead. Number 5, Astrobot. Number 4, Mina the Hollower. Number 5, Mold Washer. Number 2, Resident Evil 9. And then number 1, Silent Hill F. Do you think people are going to be pissed the 2025 game is at the top?
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit either. Fuck them. Fuck them.
If they wanna complain, they can make their own podcast, make their own goddamn Goaty So list.
Make your own goddamn list, let me tell you. Hey, we did it. Go to So's over. Get out of here. Go on, go on. See ya. No, hey, you guys, if you want to keep up with me, I'm over on Blue Sky for now at nickkaufman.com. I'm also on YouTube and Twitch at Nick Fat Night. You can also check out my satire sites. I have Hollywood Times with the money sign, which is just hwoodtimes.com. No money sign in the link. And then GG Tribune is my gaming satire site that I co-founded. So go check those out. That's ggtribune.com and hwoodtimes.com. Go give them some love. Josh, where can people find you?
They can find me anywhere and everywhere, and I'm Josh Saying.
Yes. And so we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go record this Final Fantasy thing real quick, and that'll be the nice little bonus on Tuesday, so we can take the week off and play more video games. Um, yeah, everyone, that's been Goaty So. We hope you had a smashing great time. We'll see each and every one of you next time.